Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Raisina Dialogue. That's India's flagship conference on geopolitics and geoeconomics. That's happening today. It's the 10th edition of this famous dialogue, and it's going to be held from the 17th to the 19th of March in New Delhi. Prime Minister of New Zealand, Christopher Luxon, will join the inaugural session as the chief guest. He's also going to deliver the keynote address. It's hosted annually in New Delhi by the Observer Research Foundation in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs of India. The dialogue brings together world leaders, policymakers, diplomats, scholars, and business executives. They are discussing contemporary global challenges. This year, the theme is Kala Chakra, People, Peace, and Planet. Also, over 3,500 participants from about 125 countries are going to be joining the dialogue in person. And over the years, the dialogue has emerged as a key platform, in fact, shaping India's strategic engagements on the world stage. Yes, and Jessica Taneja is covering this event for us. Jessica, so it's the 10th edition of the Raisina Dialogue. Expand on us the theme and what is expected from the discussions.
Well, as you pointed out, Mark, we're going to see leaders and strategic thinkers as well as academics and various other foreign ministers, both current and former, joining in for India's premier flagship conference on geoeconomics and geopolitics. And this year's theme, as you pointed out, is going to sort of explore into various aspects of the current themes and the current developments around the world, particularly if we talk about the conflicts taking place, and also how to find a place which sort of prevents countries from getting involved, particularly into the idea of the current climate of geoeconomics, also given how the American trade war has kicked off. In the backdrop of that, there is apparently a lot to discuss for all the strategic thinkers gathered in New Delhi today, and it will continue for the next 2 days, but expect a lot to come up, especially when it comes to how to further align in the face of the current trade climate, so to say, and not just geopolitics, but how various countries can come together and come to an understanding and strengthen ties amid what we see, be it conflicts or be it the current tariff war that has been ongoing.
So the tariff war, also there are going to be military commanders present, so that's an important discussion also to take place. With the New Zealand Prime Minister as the chief guest, one would presume that maritime security will be in focus.
That's correct, because the part where we discuss the Indo-Pacific strategy as well as India's role in the region, of course, remains prominent, and you see South Asian countries and the representatives from Bhutan, from Maldives, from Nepal are also present in the national capital, along with, of course, the New Zealand Prime Minister, who's on a 5-day state visit to India. Certainly goes on to highlight the kind of issues that are going to come up, especially when we talk about maritime security and aligning those interests in the face of how it is, or in the face of how the current geopolitical climate is, and the trade routes that continue to be threatened either by piracy or illegal activities. So, of course, a lot to be discussed, especially when it comes to building, supply chains, integrated supply chains. So, of course, a lot to be discussed even on the sidelines of the Raisina Dialogue for various leaders.
Okay, we leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much, Jessica Taneja, for joining us with those inputs.